This is Sunny from Endless Vitality, and I'm actually here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania today. You can see behind me, if you can, there's like the Pittsburgh skyline downtown, but it's actually really cloudy and it's kind of drizzling right now, so might not be as visible. But I've actually taken some good shots of downtown Pittsburgh and just Pittsburgh overall, so I'll actually have it in this video. But what I want to talk about in this video today is sort of the other side of what I talked about in my video when I was in Atlanta, Georgia. And in my Atlanta, Georgia video, I actually talked about how if you're attached to something and you're always afraid, as you can hear the thunderstorms here, but when you're always afraid of losing something, then you cannot truly enjoy it. Now, in this video, what I'm actually going to talk about is sort of a paradox. And the paradox here is that if you take something for granted in life, you also can't truly enjoy it. Okay, so let's look at it this way. There's nothing that makes you appreciate your health more than being sick. Because when we actually take our health for granted, then we can't truly, appreciate it and enjoy it. But when we're sick, we can't wait to actually feel better again, so we can actually do the things that we enjoy doing, and we appreciate our health only then. So what happens generally is that when we take something for granted, again, it's going back again like I was talking about in the Atlanta video, and if you haven't seen it, you could watch it. I'll have a link somewhere around here. You could watch that video. But when you take something for granted, what happens is you're not truly present in the moment because you think that time's gonna come again. Let's just take, for example, if you're with someone, you're hanging out with someone, if you feel like, oh, we'll hang out again, take that relationship for granted, you can't truly be present and pay attention and be in that moment and enjoy that moment, right? Same thing with like anything, right? Let's say if you have a business or a job or a situation that you're enjoying, if you take that situation for granted, then you actually don't take the time to appreciate, be grateful, and enjoy that. Traveling, for example, like if you actually take that for granted, you can truly actually enjoy the place that you're in, the city that you're in. So you can't really take anything for granted because at least logically for sure, that nothing is permanent. And as the rain starts coming down hard, I'm gonna wrap up this video real quick, but what I'm saying is that when you take something for granted, you can't truly enjoy it. So logically, that nothing is permanent and everything's gonna end. So you wanna be able to remind yourself constantly that nothing is permanent, that you wanna actually really take the time to be grateful and enjoy whatever it is in that present moment. Now I'm gonna leave you with a very sobering thought here. Okay. So this is kind of like the sobering thought I want to leave you with. Hopefully you could relate with this. So just let's say, for example, let's just say that you kind of live somewhere far away from your parents, okay? And let's say that you visit your parents 3 times a year, okay? That's kind of like average, at least average Americans. So let's say 3 times a year. And let's just say, hypothetically, for this kind of thought experiment, that your parents are in their 60s. Now, if your parents live up to, let's say, 80 years old, right? You think you have 20 years with your parents, right? They're 60 now, they live up to about 80. You think you have 20 years with your parents. But think about it this way. If you visit them 3 times a year, you only have 60 visits left with your parents. Isn't that crazy? Think about it that way. Anyways, crazy thought, but it's actually pouring down right now. So I'm gonna, run back inside. But I just wanted to actually make this quick video here from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, to let you guys know that don't take anything for granted and really be grateful, be in the moment and enjoy. See you next time.